independent hoe, I'm all about my business. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in the symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
YouTube world, what is good out here on the airwaves? Happy Friday. Everybody done made that week. You know, me coming off a week of vacation, coming back to put in a full week. We survived it, y'all. We survived it. So give yourselves a round of applause. You done made it to the end of the week. Now it's time to, treat yourself. Don't trick, but it's for yourself you need to treat. It's the one-man 4,000 flavor of DFW Sports, rocking everything in DFW Sports land, man. Just a super fan. Just going over things that he loves and can't understand. You know what I'm saying? So in this last little bit of hour on a Friday evening, even though it's about to start storming out there, man, go ahead and pull up a seat real quick to the booth and let's rap about some sports. Definitely in the Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area. Before anything, hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We specialize in game vlogs. We do a lot of live shows on talking about, teams going down in the DFW, and as well, we try to get to doing some streams of some games as well. So, man, pull up a seat, have some fun. If you haven't already, if you're not on X, man, and then you do join X, or if you are on there, follow me at Drewski Selfmade, man. We keep the conversation going at all times. Man, it's been one of them. It ain't even been one of them weeks. It's been one of them days, man. One of them days. Got some things to get up off his chest of some DFW sports. So let's go ahead and run down the lineup, man. We got the Cowboys yearly preseason drama, summer camp drama, all that type stuff. Somebody's either in a contract dispute or a coach is in the last year, and it's always something that's going on with the Dallas Cowboys that's operated by the Joneses, man. I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me what's the deal, yo. Tell me what's the deal. Why is it always drama before the season even starts with the Cowboys? Why? But this has been going on for a generation. It's been going on for a generation since Jerry came in and purchased the Cowboys and, basically, had his fortune. But ever since then, after that, ain't nothing been popping. Ain't nothing been popping for him. But, you got a lot of stuff that's going off the field, but you take away what's going on the field. Cowboys did bring back Lyle Collins at offensive tackle, so probably at guard. They're probably going to play him at guard. It's either or, but it's good that you did get him back into the fall. I actually like that move. Talk a little bit about that. Is Trayvon Diggs' days done? Is his days done as well? It's been this heartfelt brohood that's been going on with the Cowboys, and especially Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, as Michael Parsons basically echoed everything what Trayvon Diggs has been saying, and is like, he gave the bad boy meme, one more time for the last ride, and it's a cryptic message basically saying, look, it's basically the last hoorah. I do got a poll up in the chat right now. Checking it out on YouTube. If you haven't already, go ahead and place a vote in there. Is this Michael Parsons? Do you feel this is Michael Parsons' final year in a Cowboys uniform, man? Go ahead and select the vote, and we'll look at the tally afterwards at the end of the show. Anybody I know it's a Friday night. People out there, getting buck wild, letting loose, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's always drama that's going down with the Cowboys. And like I said, is this possible that you'll see Diggs his last year as a Cowboy? And I think, is this Michael Parsons? Is this a negotiation tactic, or is this for real? It's something that he'll talk about as well. Dallas Wings take another L. Stop me if you've heard this phrase before. They take another L, this time to the Indiana Fever with no Caitlin Clark. So talk a little bit about that going in. And then, the MLB trade deadline happened not too long ago over Thursday, and the Rangers made some moves. They added some pitchers to their roster. They basically added to their strength of their team, which is their pitching, which we kept saying, bro, y'all pitching is not the problem. You've heard me say a good couple times. If the Rangers think they're going to get anywhere, everything is going to depend on their lineup. Everything is going to depend on the bats. And because you got the pitching. You already had the pitching, and now you add another starting pitcher, and then you go and add two more relief pitchers. Now, what you saw Kumar Rocker do last night Jack Leiter right now, he's in trouble. He's in trouble as they're in the, we are watching the Rangers game as well, too. So, Rangers game is live, but Jack Leiter is in trouble right now as there's runners on the corners with one out in the bottom of the second. You saw basically Kumar Rocker, he struggled. He gave up 2 home runs. And I think that was like in the fourth or fifth inning, one of the two. And then Jacob Last came up in there and he got blew up, loaded the bases and gave up more runs. And basically after that, I said after that game, I wasn't on live, but I basically told myself when I was getting ready to do the live today, bruh, that's probably the last time you've seen Kumar Rocker unless it's injury related. And somebody is going to have to march up out the bullpen. And it's probably going to have to be another pitcher that has to march up out the bullpen because as of right now, their pitching rotation right now, and then you add in a couple more arms that the way they added, man, pitching wise, there's nothing to really, sneeze at what they got going on. Like I said, you get Phil Madden. You got Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly is actually going to start tomorrow, in the game 3 against the Seattle Mariners. So that's a big up. They're going to move Jacob deGrom, according to the Texas Rangers PR. They're going to move Jacob deGrom to Sunday. And Monday will be in action in Globe Life Field when the Yankees come down to the Globe and come to Arlington, Texas, in another pivotal series. And Nathan Eovaldi will be taking the mound. The hottest pitcher that was in the month of July, you know what I'm saying, will go get it up in there. So, I mean, it's a whole lot of DFW sports going on, man. Sports in general, man. So, y'all tune into the chat, man. Jump in. Chime in real quick. I'll let y'all get it, get yourselves together. Get y'all. Now, I ain't drinking nothing, I'm hydrating. It's been hot. My skin's starting to peel. Some of that South Padres skin is starting to peel up off me, even though he been using the healing lotion and all that type stuff. Man, that type stuff. Like I said, we are watching the Rangers game. Oh, man, bases loaded. Jack Leiter done loaded up the bases. Like I said, follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. That's when you catch me going down and that's basically me tweeting live what's going on in the game. I do need to charge my phone up while I'm bullshitting. Join in the chat. Like I said, I know it's a Friday night. Everybody out there getting their groove on. Come on, Leiter. You got to get out of it, bro. You got to get out of it, dog. You got to get out of it, man. You have got to get out of it. But yeah, you had 3 arms to a staff that was already good. And then, like I said, hopefully they haven't been lying about, Tyler Malley's progression. And if he can come back in September, and if you're in postseason contention, then hey, now you can roll for what you got. You got Evo, deGrom. You'll throw in Kelly, Corbin. Shit, and Mally, come on, man. That's hey. They can get in the postseason. They gonna be hell to deal with because they got the starting pitcher. That touched the corner, what's up, man? That touched the corner. Come on, Y'all need the ABS up in here immediately. Like I said, we're going to get into a lot of the Cowboys talk as well. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in here. You know, I'm just trying to let the chat fill in for a minute. Like I said, we got the poll up in the YouTube chat. Do you think this is Michael Parsons' final season as a Dallas Cowboy? Go ahead and select your vote up in there anytime, man. We'll check it out at the end. Right now, we watching the Rangers live right now. Oh, there you go, Jack. Punched them out. Come here. Watching the Rangers game 2 live against the Seattle Mariners. Oh, he didn't strike him out. But he did now. Come here. 100 mile down the pike. Come on, get one more out. No harm, no foul. You get one more out, no harm, no foul. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Give a brief look to something that went over the wings right now. Let's see if our man Jack Leiter can get out the inning at the bottom of the lineup right now. What? Do y'all think it's for real? Do y'all think it's for real about Michael Parsons? In the words of Casey and JoJo, tell me it's real. Oh, he swung at that. Him swung at that, sir. Come on, get out this inning, no harm, no foul. And we can jump into it. Boy, Jack Leiter out there throwing hard. For real. For real. Man, bro, like I said, if you're a Dallas sports fan, I apologize to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all do some things to get your mental health right. And damn, Leiter, get some control over you throwing 100, but it ain't making the location. Come on, now you in a bad situation. Down in the count 3-1, bases are loaded. All you got to do is get one out, bro. To be honest, as hard as you throwing, just keep it low. Keep it low at the bottom of the strike zone, and you can get that ground chopper. And he throws it high, and that's a walk. Walks in one. Rangers down 1-0. Come on, man. Bruh. Your Dallas Wings, though, man. Let's talk about your Dallas Wings real quick one time. You know what I'm saying? Your Wings, they didn't get smashed, but they got handled, though. No Caitlin Clark, and they still lost by double digits. It just seems like, man, nobody's coming to the aid of when your girl Paige Beckers comes to put on a show, man. I don't know what's the deal. I don't know what's going on with Enrique Gumbawale, but, you know, she did some other things outside of offense, but damn, she was 1 for 6 for the field. That ain't going to cut it. Paige did her thing. She was 50% from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 22 points leading score. She keeps her double-figure stats going, streak going, and it's just somebody got to come to the party and help her out, bro. Paige has shown she's going to be the truth. Bases are still loaded for against the Rangers right now, against the Mariners as they're down 1-0. But Paige showing she's going to be the truth. But if we can't support her with the right environment and everything, she did, you know, get banged up, but she ended up coming back. But, bro, it's just, if nobody else is going to help score, and really the third period is what did the Wings in, but if nobody else is going to contribute on the offensive end, then the Wings don't have no chance coming outside this season. And it's you know, they play hard, but it's like, bro, y'all fall down in the game early, and you always got to try to make this significant comeback. And every time y'all go into halftime trailing, y'all basically, that's an automatic loss. Automatic loss. As they're 8-21, this game wasn't an American Airlines Center. It didn't have nowhere near the hype that it did last time, even when Caitlin Clark didn't play the last time. But this time, folks were not fooled, and they was like, no. They read the scouting report and was like, yeah, she ain't playing. She ain't playing. So let's forget about that. Oh, man, don't tell me. Internet acting Yankee. Bruh. It is lightning around the area, though. You know what I'm saying? So, it's lightning around there. But talking about the Wings, bro. Oh, come on, Jack. You got to keep command, man. Full count, and he about to walk in another batter. What the fuck? Talking about the Wings, though, bro. You know, looking at the situation at hand, we knew. Look, it was a lot of change coming in. You hear me? He keeps saying it. It's been a lot of change. That got him. Come here. Jack got out of it. Woo! To only get out of that thing with one run, boy. Only. Man. Whew, that made me nervous. Strolling down. Let's just keep looking at the social media too, man. What's going on? But you knew this would be tough with the Wings. But Paige just keeps going along. All she needs to do is get a good presence inside. You know, the Wings need to get a good presence inside and somebody that'll knock down shots. I don't know what's going on with Enrique. She's been the heart and soul of the Wings, but you know, things can change and things do change, you know, as time goes on, as this has basically been a whole turnover of the whole organization. So, man, whoo, we needed that out so bad, so bad. Like I said, if you haven't already followed me on X at Drewski Self-Made, I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of doing some things, doing some live, and then I'll probably end up jumping this back, taking this on YouTube and X as we go. So Jack Leiter has thrown a lot of pitches right now. A lot of pitches. Scored 9 points off the bench, just trying to get that instant offense off the bench. I don't know, man. What's the Dallas Morning News saying? Or should I get off social media since we in the keeping up? Oh man. Micah said, nah, bro, I want up out here. I want up out here. Like I said, Wings take another L. Only 8 wins this season, 21 losses. Youch. And like I said, right now, Jock Peterson is at the plate. A dude is hitting 120 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Come on, man. A 120? Man, stop it. And he took a strike right down the pipe. We about to get to the Cowboys talk right now. I just got to look at this lineup going in right now. Like I said, the poll is up in the chat as well, too. Do you think this is Michael Parsons' final season as a Dallas Cowboy, man? Submit your vote. All right, good eye. He already down 0-2 now. Is one to come on. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Jock. Can you at least put the ball in play? Yeah, that was way too inside. Can you at least put the ball in play, dude? You know what I'm saying? Boo. Nah, let it go. Let it go. Did he beat it out or what happened? Oh, yeah, he got walked. They said it hit him? Where? They said he hit him. Free base for Jock. I guess that's the way to get on. Don't know how, though. Man, if I ain't never heard drama before, stop me if you've heard this story before. There's Cowboys drama. Oh, and that's fair. There you go, Tellez. Run your ass, Jock. Run your ass, Jock. Go score. There we go. Let's go. Tie game. Tie game. What? Jock ass was. Jock was huffing and puffing. I take it. Tie game. That's a good way to answer. Tellez. Let's go. And now to your Cowboys. Jonah Heim grounds out, but he moves Tellez. Did Tellez move or did he stay? He moved to third. You only got one out. Sack fly still in play. We back at the top of the lineup. Here comes Schmitty. Josh Schmitty. Boy, Micah Parsons. Now. Loud. The memes are going out. It's a tough time to be in Dallas. You saw 77. You saw 11. You know, Diggs doing a somersault at the end of his, rehab, and they made it seem like, your man was out of commission and he's at odds with the Joneses, and now it's spread in the locker room. Oh, man. What is going on, man? I can't take this no fucking more, man. I can't take this no more, man. What is the deal? What is the deal, man? What's the problem with the Joneses? Bruh. Calvin Watkins did write on the Dallas Morning News basically saying, bruh, the Dallas brass is remaining, the organization is remaining calm about the whole situation. And you hear things like that. It's like, okay, first of all, it's a lot of Maverick fans out there, disgruntled, miserable Maverick fans out there talking about, you see how I feel when bro, that nigga still gonna root for the Cowboys. Nigga done scream fire Jerry Jones so much that shit don't work. It don't work. Then y'all say hit his pockets, don't go to the games. Bro, look, enjoy the game however you want to enjoy it, but I'm telling you, Jerry and Stephen Jones is worse. I'm telling you right now. Jerry don't have no problem paying. Stephen Jones is the one that got the problem. But now, this is what I'm trying to figure out. If Michael Parsons is saying that he talked to Jerry and Stephen directly and they supposedly had a verbal agreement, come on. As an organization, the NFL should look into that, because you shouldn't be doing nothing like that without the players' representation. You shouldn't be talking about no deals like that without the player's agent being present. First and foremost, that's how the NFL should be able to look into something like that, because you got to protect your players. And now you're sitting here saying that you're going to try to strong arm this guy because y'all had a verbal agreement. Out of all the years you have done business, Jerry, when have you really leaned solidly on a verbal agreement? Tell me when. Not never. That come on, bro. Come on now. And if that is how you are operating, the Cowboys will never, ever, ever get back to a Super Bowl level. There you go, Smitty. Rangers take the lead. Let's go. Smitty with the RBI. He made them work too. Bro, we need this series. I need a 3-win. I need you to win the series outright, Rangers, for sure. Tellez the one who started, though. He had that double, and he brought Jock ass all the way home from first. It was weird how he even got on base. Corey Seager. Oh. Corey Seager gets thrown out. It was almost a double play, but the ball actually hit Smitty. Oh, back to the Michael Parsons story. I mean, where should we go? But basically, the Jones. I mean, for Michael Parsons to request a trade, that's not going to happen unless somebody's calling saying, "Hey, we'll give you the whole mortgage." You know what I'm saying? Then I believe he'll take the call. But outside of that, that's not going to happen. He still got a year on his deal, and they can franchise tag him. He's not going to get traded unless somebody is coming with an unrecoupable meal. You know what I'm saying? Deal. For real. That's the only way that's going to happen. But I believe this is just business, bro. Now, to go out and say that you don't want to be a part of this organization, to say some things like that, is that Michael Parsons talking, or is that his agent talking? See, the thing with the Cowboys, I'm for Michael getting his money first and foremost. I'm for him getting his money. He needs to get paid. I'm not one of those people saying he's pulling a weak move, or I don't think he needs to go that route to say, he could have just said it to somebody and let it go. But for you to type this old long talking about thank you, Dallas, come on, bro. I understand you got to do what you got to do, though. You know what I'm saying? But damn, to say thank you, Dallas, like you're about to sit out, like you're gonna send me shot, bring them home. Rangers up 3-1, putting up a 3-spotter in the third inning. Let's go. This is what we needed right here, Rangers. It's what we needed right here. Oh no, don't close it. Go back. But yeah, bro. I think this is just something to hype. Me personally, I think they're just doing this shit to hype up that Netflix series that's about to happen. Me, honestly, that's what I think. 2 outs and you still got a runner on second. Adoli at the plate. Il Bombi. Oh man. But there's not actually anything, and people are bringing up the receipts talking about Michael Parsons wasn't talking about breaking the bank, all that type of stuff, that he wouldn't get traded, and he's not asking for a trade. And for all of this to come about, like I said, is this just negotiation tactic, or is this like for real? To put out a long, heartfelt little message, bro, I don't even want to say little message, but to make it seem like, okay, I'm not showing up to camp and I'm forfeiting game checks. That's what, his whole long message seemed like to me. Like, bro, you're going to sit out and but that hasn't been the case. there's the reports is Micah Parsons plans to show up for camp continually. He's not sitting out. So I mean, it's one of those situations. We all know that this Netflix series is getting ready to gear up over the Dallas Cowboys. And for me personally, why not? Now, Dak didn't request a trade. He had a no trade clause unless he waived it. CD didn't request a trade. Zach Martin didn't request a trade. You had all that going in, but now Michael Parsons does it. This is just, for me, something to make it seem like, okay, y'all are going to tune into this Netflix series because it's just going to draw your interest of what's going on, especially with the contract situations. I honestly think Michael Parsons is going to stay a Dallas Cowboy. I don't know, man. There's something with the Joneses I can't trust. They would to me, they would stoop so low to manufacture this type of drama just to keep getting you to buy in, most likely during the fact that they're not going to be that good this year. Y'all can tell me, okay, it's camp. Yeah, guys are, Kiera Elam, which is good. Guys are looking good in camp, and the players are actually showing up. They just have to play through the distractions. Well, we all knew that. We all knew that. But to me, the Cowboys is just the way they're operating. They feel like they're the smartest people in the room when they get that. Now they have developed talent, bro. They really have. Dak Prescott was put in a great situation, but he was a fourth rounder for a reason. Tony Romo was undrafted, you know what I'm saying, for a reason. It's all those type of stuff. And then you just look at the players that they done pulled up. Now, Michael Parsons was a reach that they ended up getting, but he was really slated as a linebacker, and they, under Dan Quinn, they made that move to put him at defensive end, which was their gamble, and it's put him in the position right now to actually break the bank. So, and I understand what Micah is saying is more like, bro, y'all got the money. Y'all trying to strong arm a person about it. Boy, I'm glad that was foul. Y'all trying to strong arm a brother about it. And just because, y'all like y'all guys and y'all feel like, y'all took the risk on them to get them where they at, bro, stop, bro. Stop. And like I said, there's two things that can be wrong with this. If this is always how you do business and this is what you believe in, you'll never, ever win again. And if this is how you do business, and if you're doing this for the business of sake to keep interest into your team, you'll never win again. So regardless if you're a Cowboy fan, you might just have to face it. You'll never win again. Even if Michael Parsons is re-signed and all that type of stuff, I just don't think you'll never ever win because now the damage is done. Dak was in the same, he's been in the same boat with the Joneses twice. Twice. Is that a reason he's flaming out? It almost make it look like they get into it with the Joneses and then they get paid and do the shit on purpose type shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, I mean, like I said, the poll is up in the chat. I do think this is all negotiating tactics. I don't think Micah is a guy to type out something that long. You know what I'm saying? To talk about his pops being I don't think that's his message of sending. I think that's just a little extra spice. Now, I do think he's tired of this bullshit because he done watched his other teammates have to go through the same thing. And it's like, damn, bro, why you keep doing the same thing until you fuck around and find out you ain't never gonna learn? And maybe he is for real. If on a scale of 1 to 10, how much am I actually really concerned? I'm only going to say, I'm going to put it at, to be honest, I think he's going to get signed. I really want to say a 4. I really want to say it's a 4. What bothers me about it, I think Michael, like I said, Michael, his deal will get done. I think they had all of this planned out. It's just about whatever the Joneses is on, to me, personally. They said they haven't talked to his agent. To me, Oh, that's foul again. Damn, Jack Leiter, you give say, bro, hold on, man. You in the third inning, you about to throw 60 pitches. Come on, man. Get a grip. Get a grip. Tighten up, man. Tighten up. Diggs, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I think that bridge is severely burnt. Michael Parsons, come here, punched him out. There you go. Michael Parsons to me is different just because Trayvon Diggs had that one sensational year when he came in. But Micah, since he's came to the defense, bro, he has made the Dallas Cowboys defense a reason to have an audience. Facts. This is facts. When 11 is out there, and Jerry and Steven knows this, it's just something with billionaires punking them out their money it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. And I think they're going to get it done. I just hate for you to be trying to manufacture something that creates interest in your product, but at the same time, set your product back because you're basically, oh, catch that, please. Woo. You're basically giving the impression that, look, long as it looks good, we're good. And that's been the problem with the Cowboys since 1996. And y'all got to understand, from 1996 to like at least 2000, you still had core guys that were still there. You know, Dion, Emmett, Troy, you still had guys that were there part of the glory day of the early 90s. Now they might have got a little bit old, but I mean, damn, from 96 to at least 99, bro. You know what I'm saying? But due to the operations, the way it's being ran, you saw that was basically the end of that, even with a good, talented squad. So we all know what the problem is. I'm on Michael Parsons' side, but I'm actually to the point where, bro, they're gonna get a deal done. To me, this is just hyping up the Netflix series because soon as it get ready to come out, I bet you, sit it right here. I bet you. I can't say the numbers. But I guarantee you when the Cowboys first episode drop on Netflix, I guarantee you that motherfucker would do at least top 3 in the views. At least top 3. Minimum. So we're going to check this live and we're going to go back to it. Hopefully we can get some research about it. But I guarantee you it's going to have a high numbers too. I think the whole series will because it's just going to be drama and suspense. They are the best reality show that you can get. And it continues to prove. And you see the way they done, went about it with Diggs. Oh, bro. Like, now there's some people who saying get good riddance of Diggs, no tackling ass. There's some people saying get rid of Micah Podcast Parsons. You know what I'm saying? He's overrated anyway. All I know is when that defense goes out there, I'm ears up because 11 can make something happen at any time. Anytime. Generational talent, you're trying to compare it to Luka, bruh. They're good at their crafts. Now, like I said, punch them out. There you go, Leiter. There you go, Leiter. Man, what were we talking about? Things with Diggs, bro. I think that is really a personal bad. I think that is a bad relationship between them and the Joneses, It's crazy because the Joneses are putting themselves where they're easily the villain because Diggs said the same thing. Diggs was like, bro, I told y'all I was going to be in Miami working out. I told y'all this up front. And y'all still did this whole ass shit. Y'all still did this whole ass shit. What's up? What's up? Now, Michael Parsons is like, okay, I don't know what they agreed to, but for you to hold that, y'all are doing business to me illegal, and the NFLPA needs to step in. You do not do business directly with the player. You associate with his agent. That's what he's there for. That's what he's hired for. You don't do none of that without the agent. Because now you're sitting here talking about, oh, well, we had it. Man, bro, please. And like I said, if this is how you do business, you're never going to win again. And if this is how you're going to manufacture interest into your team, you're never going to win. Me personally, I think all of this is just hyping up this Netflix series and basically to keep eyes on them throughout the whole season, knowing that at best, this is a 7-win team. At best, post-Schottenheimer. Now, me and my brothers was having a conversation. We was texting in the chat while we had our little group chat going on, and we went back and forth about this all day as news kept breaking and falling out. But we all agreed on the La'el Collins signing. We was like, nah, bro, somebody who's familiar, you get physicality right there. Oh, yeah, that is a great addition where now you're comfortable at keeping Tyler Smith at left guard. That's totally fine. Or do you move him to tackle and put, either or. You're comfortable with that. So we was having that conversation and we were sitting there talking. Damn, let me see if I can remember. We like that, but we was talking about Schottenheimer, and he was like, bro, for you to pass up on a lot of head coaching gigs and for you to land this one, knowing how the Joneses operate this football franchise, and then to come into it, you're losing offensive linemen left and right, and now you're into a contract dispute with your best. But Shotty been around for the last couple of years. What does that do to the psyche of him? Or is he that hungry and ready to get into it like that? Because you done seen this for the last 2 years be happening to their best players. You've seen basically him let a coach not have no security or anything. Like, it's the Joneses just out here on the PS5, bro. They running franchise mode and just really like, oh, if we don't like this, we'll start another franchise type shit. That's kind of how they operating, bro, and I despise of it. Well, we gotta make sure we're not over the cap and all that, bro. Stop the cap. If you weren't gonna pay Michael Parsons, bro, then I don't think you would have signed Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb, I still think you signed, but I don't think you signed Dak Prescott. Re-sign him, but you did because you needed to massage the cap. People tell me, as the years go on and things get reconstructed, I'm telling you it's going to be lower. I'm just here to tell y'all that, which this is what we tried to tell y'all in the first place. Now, does he deserve the money or not? That's a whole different story what'd you say? 2-5 in the playoffs say otherwise. Damn it, Evan Carter struck out. He said 2-5 in the postseason says otherwise, but all this is doing is just, I guess you can kind of give Jerry his props because he know his players is going to take a nosedive this year. But it's a lot of his fault. Like I said, the Cowboys, before any moves, they were a 7-win team at best. On average, that's about a 7-win team. At best, they could be 9 wins. I said that. I think they're going to start the season hot because everybody's going to be like, with all this drama, everybody's going to be down on the Cowboys. They'll come out. Them first 7 weeks is actually not that bad of a schedule. They could, 4-3. If they 4-3, one game over 500, I don't know. There we go. Good hit, Langford. Wide single. It's just not enough, bro. It's not enough. Michael Parsons is still here in Oxnard and still with his teammates at the facility where where they are holding training camp. He has not left. This is Mike Leslie, what WFAA? Yeah, WFAA Channel 8. And he hosted down for high school as well. But he's basically saying he's still with the team. He's still in the camp. He don't plan to sit out. So that's kind of where I'm like, bro, you're hollering about being traded, but to me, if you were really talking about kicking up dust, if he just said, all right, I'm going away from the team, then you might have a bigger case right there. If he was talking about sitting out games, it will be a full-blown fire alarm. But for him to still be around the team and doing all, bro, he just upset how Jerry and them trying to play him. That's all it is. That's all it is. Micah's still young. The world is at his palms. He upset. And I think his agent is more upset of, I don't know if it's true or not, if they haven't even been talking, but if they haven't, I think his agent is basically trying to tax these dudes for like doing business the way they doing business. Now, me and my brothers did argue, is this about years or is this really about the money? Because Michael Parsons said before, like they pulled up his receipts. That's the reason why a lot of people are split, because Michael ran his damn mouth too damn much, and he put a foot in his mouth talking about, hey, I don't have to be the highest paid, all that type of stuff, and now all of a sudden it makes him look different. That's why I'm thinking. I think his agent is playing a lot into this. Like I said, the poll is in the chat, man. Answer the poll in the chat if y'all feel like it. Is Michael Parsons, is this his final season as a Dallas Cowboy? And I'm saying no, this is all just negotiation tactic. And I think this is just something to advertise the Cowboys even much more as they go into their Netflix series coming here that's getting ready to drop soon. And it's just something to keep interest into the Cowboys, knowing for the simple fact that they're going to struggle mightily this year. Jock Peterson back up on deck. Let's see what he do. But for the it's a lot to digest, bro. Lot to digest, man. But I think this is just all negotiation tactic. I really do. Jock got a single. What? What? Damn, I can't even find it. Jock Peterson with a single. He put the ball in play, y'all. Him put the ball in play. What was I looking at? Like I said, your boy CD Lamb did come out in the defense of Michael Parsons. If anybody knows how Michael Parsons is feeling, it's CD Lamb and Dak Prescott. They was there, last year in the same spot. What are the odds for Michael Parsons' next team after his trade? Dallas Cowboys. He's not getting traded, y'all. He's not getting traded, but I wonder if the Cowboys offer him a deal and he say, fuck y'all. I'm going to just play it out. It's rare that you can leave a lot of money on the table. It's rare. And I think probably what they're trying to label him as especially if he's getting his base salary, are they going to label him as an outside linebacker or as a pass rusher? Jones is out here trying to play slick tricks, and the slick tricks that you out here trying to do ain't about winning a championship. That's the damn problem we have, bro. Come on, Tellez, do it again. We only got one out. Runners at the corners. Rangers up 3-1. Late night stream for y'all on the Friday night, man. John, go ahead and jump in, tap in. It's been trouble. Like I said, bro, Cowboys did have other news. Like I said, Lyle Collins, he's there. He's back in the fold at the offensive line, and it's possible you could probably see this dude week 1 go ahead and start against the Eagles, which I'm not mad about. I'm not mad about. Now the NFL is talking about doing we was talking about CD Lamb. CD Lamb talking about just pay that man, bro. Y'all, it don't need to go this way. Y'all need to stop with the extracurriculars, bro, and get him paid. Never fails, dog. Just pay the man what you owe him. No need for the extracurricular. And as you know, all of the Cowboys, they have like rallied behind Micah. A lot of them have rallied behind Micah and Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Diggs. They've rallied behind both of them. It's a brotherhood that's going on in there till it strikes out. Couldn't catch the sinker. I'm glad that they're showing brotherhood right there. But now, like I said, your first year head coach, now you're really getting put to the test because now you have your ultimate distraction being going on with your basically your best defensive player in a contract dispute that's getting uglier by the second, supposedly. Like I said, if he was that mad and didn't want to be a Cowboy, then he wouldn't be there. He wouldn't be there. Now, people say, but why would I give up $50,000 every time and then $1 million every game check? Why would I want to do that? Well, if you're trying to get out, that's what it is. But I don't think you doing that is going to benefit you. They not going to trade you unless somebody calls and offers the farm. That's the only way Michael Parsons is getting traded. And I don't think people been saying he's overrated anyway, and I don't see people giving up the farm for him like that. I mean, me personally, I would. I fucks with Michael Parsons. I really do. But like I said, you know, you doing all the podcasts and you kind of put a foot in your mouth when you, damn, Jonah couldn't catch that. You kind of put your foot in your mouth when I don't need to be the highest paid. So is this about years then? When he say he don't need to be the highest paid, is this strictly about years? Because that was the problem with Dak Prescott. I think that was the problem with CD Lamb. Is this all about the years? And if it is just about the years, why is it getting this messy in the public like that? Why? Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. Damn it. Struck out. Jonah Heim struck out. Rangers still up 3-1. But yeah, man, it's NFL did say that they're going to come out with their rules that they're, you know, the touchbacks. Yeah, you kick that boy out of bounds, you're starting at the 35 now. So you're going to see a lot of more kick returns coming out now, which I think your boy Kavontae Turpin about to eat. Him about to eat, sir. And y'all already know, basically, with Diggs out, the combo corner combination. Kier Elam, hopefully he can stay healthy and keep his, you know, head on right and keep going in the upward trajectory, man. That's basically been a good pickup for us. Tony Pride Jr. and then Israel Mukwamu. And you mean to tell me you're going to have no Michael Parsons rushing the passer? Stop. Me, I was getting in my feelings about it earlier today, but at the same time, as I started calming down, I was like, bro, I understand Micah got to do what he got to do, especially when he getting his agent involved. Because now he has to show his agent, because it made it seem like Michael Parsons almost did a deal with the Cowboys without even involving his agent. So now you done pinned Micah basically as out of Stephen Jones' own mouth. Well, Micah got someone to get paid. See, they all double talking. We want Micah to get paid, but Micah has to want to get paid too. What? He has to want to get paid, but you said that y'all had a verbal agreement, and now he has to still want to get paid, and now he's just not fucking with y'all and he want to trade. It ain't making no sense, bro. Like I said, if this is how you're manufacturing interest into your product, you'll never win again. And if this is how you do business, continuing in the NFL, you'll never win again. It's water, y'all. I promise it's water. Y'all know I would have a cold one sitting right here, you know, talking and chopping it up with y'all, but that ain't it today. That ain't it tonight. Trying to make sure we get our skin right. Like I said, I see that peeling and all that. I gotta hydrate right. Then came back to the DFW where it's extra hot, and I'm like, I need to, started eating out, all that type stuff. Come on now. How do y'all feel about Trey Lance? I went hard on Trey Lance last year and deservedly so, but damn, if you're a 49er fan or you're a Cowboy fan, you're looking like, damn, bro. This dude did absolutely jack shit for us. And you mean in the preseason game he can play a game like that for the Chargers? Is Harbaugh that good of a coach like that? What are we missing here? What are we missing? But me personally, my level of concern, I would say earlier in the day it was at a 6, but I'm at a 4. I'm at a 4. I think I was only at a 6 just because I'm like, bro, number one, you go through this every year. You go through this every year with one of your star players. You know what I'm saying? Every year. And then number two is just, once I kept hearing reports that Michael Parsons plans to keep showing up, I'm like, bro. He mad. He feel disrespected, he says. So he had to do what he had to do. But I think something can be worked out. Now, Trayvon Diggs, I think the reports are out that ain't nothing that you can salvage right there. And I think Diggs and Micah are really like that. And it's just, oh, Camille. Boy, Jack Leiter out there punching them boys out. That boy got 6 Ks. Woo. Deal in, bruh. I'm just catching up on some more, you know what I'm saying, some more shit up down here. Like I said, the poll is in the chat. Me personally, this is just negotiation tactic. Because if you're still there, all that, they're going to get a deal done. I just think it's going to boil down to the end of this Netflix series type shit. But yeah, the whole thank you, Dallas, I'm like, come on, bro. What is that? That nigga wrote thank you, Dallas, like he going into the transfer portal. Hold on, bro. This thank you, Dallas. Nah. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. Michael Parsons in his statement declaring his trade request from the Cowboys. Thank you, Dallas. That's what the college kids write when they hit the transfer portal. Ooh, Camille. That's 7 Ks for Leiter. And Leiter has secured his spot in the rotation. Yep. He has. As more reports are just coming out, I'm just searching through to see what else is popping else new. But the Joneses, they not even sweating it. They not sweating it, and Michael Parsons is still showing up to camp. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. But in this case, I think they're going to get something did. I just think Micah feels kind of played right now. I think he feels played, and I think he's put in between something, basically between the organization and his agent, because the Joneses has made it seem like he did a deal without his agent and agreed verbally to it, which that can rub an agent the wrong way too as well. So, bro, it's just drama. Just drama. The only way the Cowboys know how to operate is through drama. They just can't win through drama. That's the problem. If y'all at least winning, that'd be different. But you sons just ain't winning. But you see the whole team in solidarity. If that's the case, then it could be a little bit more than what it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be. I don't know. I really don't know. far as the camaraderie that's going on, but what I can say is if Mike ain't talking about sitting out, then I would be more nervous if he's going out there requesting a trade and he's not having a deal done, because now you're going to have somebody out there half-assed and just trying to be out there so they can collect that check. And that's what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? So either you deal him, which, like I said, the only way you deal him is if you get if the farm comes calling. But I don't think their relationship is that bad. I just think, Michael Parsons feel a little played. I think he's feeling like he got little boy. You know what I'm saying? He got son type shit. Like, damn, bro, hold on. You locked me into a conversation knowing that if you were going to talk any contract negotiations with me, my agent should have been present. You took advantage of it while my agent wasn't present, knowing that we got good vibes, and you trying to go off of something like that. Now you trying to pin me against my man. Fuck all that, bro. That ain't cool. So he had to do what he had to do. But damn, to make it sound like he was going to hit the transfer portal, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's big crazy. Lil CJ, what's good, bro? What is good, bro? Long time no see. I told you I was hitting you back up Friday, man. Jumping into it, man. Bro, my heart can't take no more in this city, man. I might need to find a new city to, see if I can represent. You know what I'm talking about? For real. Man, if he went to the Chiefs, good Lord, look out. Y'all still got, what's his name on the defensive line? What's his name? Damn. He's like 99 or 98, one of the two, but y'all still got him man. But look, if you want Michael Parsons, you're going to have to give up the farm, bro. This is going to be like a Herschel Walker heist. That's what's going to happen. And, a lot of people say Jerry went back to being the number one villain. No, he didn't, because the way he'll become a number one villain is if he trade Michael for like a 5th round pick, like he did Amari Cooper type shit. If he does something like that, then yeah. But I'm telling you, if they trade Michael Parsons, they're gonna get a haul for it. That's gonna be the difference. But they're not trading Michael Parsons. Look, he still has another year left on his deal, and they can franchise tag him. Now, to me, you get him signed now, I think it actually costs you less money down in the long run. Is this all about the years? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just always drama. And I just think all of this is just to hype up that Netflix series. And I done already made the proclamation. Bruh, when it drops, it's going to be top 3. It's going to be top 3 when it drops. In views, for sure. I'm almost willing to put money on it. I'm almost willing to put some money on it, man. For real. But hey, that would be nasty work if he went to the Chiefs. Just don't go to Washington, New York, or Philly. You go to the Chiefs, I ain't tripping. Help my man, little CJ out. They need another pass rush. Spag can use him. Yeah, but I think Michael Parsons, this is more of an agent move, and I think this is a negotiation. I hate to say that, because Michael Parsons deserves his bread, bro, for what he has put out there. Now y'all can say, well, what has he done in the playoffs? And bro, look. If other dudes is getting paid and he done put up well, what's the problem? What is the problem? You try to take that defense out there with no Michael Parsons if you want to. Go ahead and find out. Let's go, Sieg. Let's go, Seager. Seager already 0 for 2. We in the top of the 5th. Go through the lineup, 3 times already? You making them work? 74 pitches. They did have an inning where they did work them down to the bottom of the lineup as well. For sure. For sure. But yeah, man, like I said, the Diggs situation, I think that is way more realer and serious than it is with Michael Parsons and the Joneses right now. I honestly believe that. You can call me delusional or whatever, but I honestly believe, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, Micah is one who, he can do his own thing. He can do his own thing. So would I put it past him? No, I would not. I would not do that. I do not need that. He said, hey, he needs some help, bro. Like I said, you're going to have to give up the farm if you want him. Because, like I said, he still has 1 year left on his deal, and they can franchise tag him. You're going to have to give up the farm, and it's going to have to be in the likes of a Herschel Walker back in the 1990, where we got the massive haul. And ain't nobody trying to come up off that. So it's not happening. If he would have left camp, bro, and not showed up, now we really talking. But I think since he's there, he love his teammates still. He just feel he got a little bored, and he like, nah, fuck that. You got me fucked up. Typical what a nigga would do. Try to get petty. Oh, this how we rocking? This how we doing? Oh, this how we moving? Watch this. I think that's really what's going on right now. But like I said, if this is the way you do business, this explains why you have not won since 1995. And if you're telling me this is how you do business and it's more of to draw interest in your product, this is a reason why you haven't won since 1995. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit, bro. We can go on and on about the Cowboys, bro. We really could, bro. I really could, but it's baseball season. I gotta stick in season. But as I check the timeline, of some things that's going on. Like I said, make sure you follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. I'm also on Snap as well. At It's Drewski. Instagram's still there. I just haven't been fucking with Instagram here for a while. I haven't even touched it. I just now recently started to get it back on Snap. But I'm always on the X though. I'm always on the X because that's a big sporting community right there. And we're just trying to, keep it going for sure. Boy, that boy going through lines. Paige Becker says, this is from Maya Taylor, who's Dallas Wings beat writer. Paige Becker says she usually deals with pain after games, particularly in her knee. Hurts in the moment, will probably hurt tomorrow, but just got to work it out. She says she's feeling okay after today's game. Like I said, she bumped knees. That's what I had saw. Jack Leiter out there for the 5th inning as well. My final thoughts, thinking about you right, little CJ Shakari Richards. I saw that pop up earlier today as well, man. She got herself hemmed up. It's just not going right for Dallas up in here, has it? It's just, it's just some things that just keep getting dings around here, bro. I don't know what it is, but that's just how it goes. But damn, I heard about that. And I didn't read into the story fully, but yeah, I saw that and I'm like, damn, Shakari, what's up? What you do? What you do? Are they just hating on me? You know what I'm saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The Cowboys are ridiculous shit show because they value growing their brand at any cost above all. Like I said, if this is how you do business personally, you're never gonna win again. And if this is how you do business to generate interest into your product, you're never gonna win again. You're never gonna win again. Little CJ got jokes. At least we got the mask, bruh. I kept saying but what I will agree with you with, not only do you got Cooper Flag, but at the same time, we know if the Mavs can just be healthy, that they're a whole different type of team, bro. They're a team they're gonna give people problems. They're gonna give people problems. Shakari is so beautiful to me. Nah. Yeah, she a baddie. And she fast. And she with the shit. She a baddie and she fast. So I coming out of DeSoto and all that, coming out the cliff and all that. I don't know. Yeah, man. She bad though. But to finish it off about the Dallas Cowboys, we'll just have to see as this season come up. But I there's no distraction from what's actually gonna come down. And I think all Cowboy fans can see it. Bruh, this is just it's gonna be followed up by another bad season. Who's that? Hobie Miller? Yep, warming up. Jack Leiter is at 86 pitches. Can you make it out this inning though? Like I said, I think the Diggs situation is real. I think there is bad tension right there, but with Michael Parsons, I doubt it. Like I said, I think he feel like he got a little bored and he ain't fucking with it. He hot about that, so probably want to kind of fix that out. Ooh, that go fast, bro. Leiter. That's like the fourth ball I done seen went into the right field foul. I'm just tweeting. That's all I'm doing is tweeting. That's all. That's all. Jack Leiter got him out. Come on, no, he fouled. 89 pitches. He might not make this inning, and I don't want to blow up the bullpen either. I don't want to blow up the bullpen, man. Talking about trading options. DraftKings released odds on which team Michael Parsons will take his first snap with this upcoming season. Unlike other betting services odds, their odds includes the chances he's still with the Cowboys when the season begins. Oh, it's that negative man. Like I said, really, this ain't even no news. I personally think this is some shit to boost up their brand and really for this Netflix series that's getting ready to drop. I think that's what this is all about. Real talk. Real talk. I think Kyrie coming back early, though. Ooh, what? Go ahead and tell me why. Break it down to me, little CJ. Why you think he's coming back early? Is it because, he eat that plant-based diet and all that type stuff? Or you just, you believe, as a dude is getting a little bit older, that type of stuff he can shake up out of? Tell me why. Tell me why. Dodgers just put belt to ass to the Rays, did they? Let's go around the association real quick. Damn, these some high-ass scoring games. The Yankees lost to the Marlins 13-12, and that is your next series. Like I said, at most, you need to split this series with the Seattle right now. If not, you win the series, it'll be better because that'll get you 2-game lead. But if you at least Jack Leiter's his day is done, wasn't too bad for Leiter. Wasn't too bad. That was a good outing. That was a good outing. You was on the stream. He said he was just at a pool party, walking fine. No diddy. A pool party around around some name that's a little different than you having to go up against some defenders that can move their feet and they a little bit younger. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Marlins, they beat the Yankees 13-12. Where's all these high-scoring games coming in? I see your Dodgers won 5-0 over Tampa. Milwaukee beat Washington 16-9. I'm trying to look at some more things that's in the division. The A's, they won. Angels are losing. Houston got a day off. Houston lost to Boston, which elevates Boston higher, and it kind of keeps. This series is everything with the Rangers. They got to have it, bro. If anything, they got to split. And like I said, we on game watch right now with the Rangers as well. Game 2. Damn, it's already what, 10:45. We've been on here for about an hour 15. It don't matter. Should we run out the whole game, man? It's only the bottom of the 5th inning. Shit. These late games be hurting, bro. If I do, I'd have to just pause the chat. That's all. I just have to pause the chat. Get him like a quick break in real quick. Hobie Milliner is in for Jack Leiter, as Jack Leiter left one on base right now. Gave you what? 4 and 1/3 inning. Only gave up 1 run though. And the way he gave up the run was actually he loaded the bases because of walks, and then he walked the batter in. So really, Jack Leiter really did fine today. And like I said, the Rangers at the trade deadline made moves. They made moves, and it was like, damn, bro. I out of all the pitchers, y'all got a starting pitcher and 2 relievers, but I understand adding to your strength, but if you were going to do anything, you should have added a reliever. Now, a lot of people are like, you need bats. I've said from the jump, if the Rangers are going to get in any postseason contention, this season from now on depends squarely on their lineup, squarely on the bats, squarely on the offense. This is really what it is. And with the Rangers basically going at the trade deadline and basically adding 3 more pitchers, basically confirms that. And what's even worse, what I'm pissed off with the Rangers and how they done operate is going down this stretch is they did all their power possible to make sure they stayed under that CBT tax threshold under $251 or $241 million. They did all that in the offseason to do, they said they're not going over it. And now you made this move. Not only you take on a couple salaries that push you over, so now you get pushed over. I'm guessing they're saying, it's 50% over every million you're over. Or is it million or dollars, something like that. But if you're not too much over, I can see them doing it. But at the same time, you basically went over, and now you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You basically have to make a deep run. You have to. And Seattle got way better. And we're basically about to find that out right here. Basically about to find it out. But to add 3 more pitchers, which was to their strength, to me, I'm just nervous that, when you add in who was it? Kelly? Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm just going through the, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on. Yeah, but putting in Merrill Kelly in there, okay. I'm just, what are they saying about Tyler Malley? Now, they're saying Tyler Malley is actually good. They're saying he good, but I don't know. They be lying. All the Twitch females was talking about Kyrie Orr on the double play. Get out the inning. And he's out. Let's go. Great double play. Got him. Oh, they're going to under review, huh? Let's look at it. Kyrie, the Kyrie be Kyrie. I'm glad he's out there in, what'd he say, good spirits. I'm glad he's out there in good spirits. Clayton Kershaw was great today. Highland Park's own, matter of fact. Him and Matthew Stafford, same class. Big shout out to, I don't want to say big shout out to Highland Park. I ain't gonna lie. If you know, because Highland Park ain't accepting folk like I just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Clayton Kershaw, Highland Park great, DFW on great, so it is what it is. They said he's safe. They robbed us. Damn it. They robbed us at the double play. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. Who's coming up for Seattle? While Hobie Milliner is up here. But for you to say, so you thinking, the best way to heal is get around some women, and you got to get around sorry. You got to get around the right. That, like Martin said. I mean, I do all white. I mean, all right. You got to get around the right women. Oh my gosh. And us getting robbed. That gives up a double. Rangers lead. Ugh. That hurt. That hurt, yo. Got robbed, man. I got robbed, man. 2 outs. Mike Maddox is out on the mound to talk to Hobie Milliner. But yeah, for the Rangers, like I said, you did all that shit in maybe they didn't want to go over the tax threshold because they probably knew they'd do something at the trade deadline. But I told you, for them to not add nobody offensively, that lets you know that the whole onus is on them. It really is, bro. And they're going to have to do something. Don't tell me Cal Raleigh is. Oh, bro. Shit. Gino Suarez, he just as good. No, man. Come on, Hobie. You got robbed out of a double play. You got to pitch out of it. Oh, you talk. Yeah, he married, but he a he a Muslim. They believe in that. They get multiple wives around there. Nah, bullshit. Woo. Heater. But hey, Kyrie come back early, bro. Are they championship contenders? It all depends on health, bro. Because I'm telling you, a healthy Maverick team last year, bruh, the Mavericks weren't even healthy last year, and they still gave OK City Thunder trouble and fits. But I can't go that far to say that just because the injury question is a big question. Like you say, if they healthy, then I know for sure they can compete. But I don't expect them to be healthy. The majority of the star players to be healthy. I like D Live, but and hopefully Cooper Flag don't end up like the rest of these Duke guys that be hurt. Oh, thank God. Catch that. Get out that inning, only giving up one. It's 3-2. It is 3-2. Rangers are over the Mariners with 5 hits right now. Then left 3 on base. Seattle then left 6 on base. So let's see if we can get some insurance coming up in here, y'all. I feel you. Talk that shit, little CJ. We got the remedy for him. We got a remedy. Let's see what it's talking about on X, man. What's going down on X? Of course, Paige Becker's player of the game when she had more than 20 points games alone than all rookies combined. Yeah, Paige is the truth, bro. She true. Boy, college football is getting around the corner. TCU, SMU about to do some things. I don't know what Florida State gonna do. They're gonna get their head probably bust in by goddamn me Alabama week 1. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the Wings though. And the Mavericks, like I said, man, look, I'm already dealing with a lot of drama as it is with the Dallas Cowboys and the Texas Rangers as it is right now. Let me worry about the Mavs a little bit around late September. You know what I'm saying? When they get around October, once the Dallas Stars season start, and then they get close around Halloween, then I really will, I mean, I'll still talk about the Mavs. Don't get it twisted. I'll still talk about the Mavs, but I'm just like, ooh, I already got enough drama in my life right now. I already got a lot of drama. If the internet is starting to flick on me and all that type of stuff, it's just because it's acting like it's supposed to thunderstorm out here. We're supposedly on a flash flood watch warning, but it's just lightning in the sky, and I don't think no water hit the ground anyway. But going back to the Rangers, though, bro, like I said, to add to the, like I said, they should have got them a closer. They really should have got them a closer, but that didn't happen. But like I said, to get Mira Kelly coming up in there, and the way Kumar Rocker basically he struggled last night, basically in that 5th inning, giving up back-to-back home runs. It almost seemed like you could kind of tell his days was numbered as a starter. And then Latz came in there and it got completely blown up. And with you adding 2 more bullpen guys, you could tell he basically lost his spot immediately. He got optioned. As Evan Grant said, they showed promise. Latz and Rocker showed promise, but got the short end of the stick as the Ranger deadline came to a close. So Kumar hasn't been too bad. I just don't think he's ready yet. He's not ready for that role yet. I don't think he has enough command. I don't think he has enough in his toolbox and to command it. Cam, what's good, man? Make sure y'all check his channel out, man. He held it down for Dallas Sports 2. Damn show about the Mavericks and the Wings for sure. Enrique Guambuale was benched the whole 4th quarter. Like I said, you called it, man. It's like her days are done. It's like her days are done. She went 1 for 6 from the field. Now, early she wasn't hitting no shots, but I thought she was doing a good job in like pushing transition and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm not just going to pin it on Enrique. She is the other star. She is the other star, so she's supposed to be contributing. It shouldn't just be Paige out here getting, double figures all the time. And I mean, being the lead scorer for the Wings, like head and shoulders lead scorer, when we know what Enrique is. We know what she's about and what she's capable of. But that's just something you're not getting. You're not getting. Ooh, damn, Wyatt. You could not catch that fastball. Appreciate you joining in the chat, Cam, for sure. I hope to see better days here for the Wings. What's their schedule coming up next? Who they got up next? Let's look at the schedule. Like I said, we just talking all DFW sports, and right now we are live watching game 2 of the Mariners and the Rangers. Mariners did take game 1 yesterday, 6-0 in a slacking shutout, where the Rangers only had 4 hits, bro. Like I said, you can get all the pitches you want, but if your offense ain't producing, it don't matter. Oh, they got the Liberty Tuesday. They got the Liberty in back-to-back games. So they got the Liberty Tuesday and then Friday. They got the Liberty Tuesday on the road and then Friday. Okay. That's their new 2 games. And then they play Sunday against the Mystics. So that'll be their 3-game stretch. They're starting to get ready to play a lot of more days as football season is getting ready to get in. So the WNBA got to make sure, they get everything they can for sure. But yeah, since Paige done came, I thought Enrique was trying to take her time to like gel in with her, but as the more and more you keep watching, it's like she's not gelling. She's just, hopefully it's just not working. It's really not working. The coaching rotations are horrible, and that could be another way to it. You know, the wings be needing size, but when we do play size, we play in that at the wrong time. That type of stuff. So I don't know. Hey, what's his name? Chris Colin. I can't never say his last name, but you know, I've never heard of this guy being a coach on, you know, in the main level like that. So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But it seemed clearly this this new regime is clearly trying to, you know, I don't know what they're trying to do, get over the, you know, get the first year bubblies out the way, but this first year has basically been a total disaster. And it's a damn shame because Paige is being everything what we knew she was going to be. Same thing I can say for the Texas Rangers right here, right now. Yes, if you're Chris Young, I want to add a bat, but you know what? Fuck that. I done paid you guys and y'all have won a chip. Y'all have it in you. Y'all need to come through with it because y'all wasting this pitching staff's potential, basically. Y'all done wasted their whole effort because y'all can't hit consistently. It's always been a problem, bro. Always been a problem. Get my Snap on. Like I said, you can follow me on Snap too, as well. Ooh-wee. Like I said, for the Rangers, I'm right there with Chris Young. I done told my brothers plenty of times in the chat, bro. This all depends on the offense. It all depends on them, bro. If they don't hold their end of the bargain, then all of this will go for naught, and it'll be a damn shame because this pitching staff has showed they're basically top 3 in the whole MLB, not just in the American League, the whole MLB, bro. And y'all gonna let it go to waste because y'all ass can't hit the damn ball. Now, Jock Peterson, I told you that is just that's a lost cause. Although today he has done some things, you know what I'm saying? Today he has done some things. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean. Playing small ball is not going to work every time. I mean, that's facts. It's not. It's not, and it's something that they just going to have to figure out. You're just going to have to play everybody and just figure out what works best. Can you at least start by doing that? And, you know, I'm not saying you're going to have a chance, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just snapping. What's going on the X timeline, though? Man, we've been on the stream for about an hour and a half. Come on, Hobie Miller in the back out there for the 6th inning. Like I said, I'm just scrolling through, seeing what I can bring up. Seeing what he can bring up real quick. Like I said, Michael Parsons, I was just more like, bro, we're going through this again. Oh my goodness, he smacked the shit out of that bitch, but it's foul. Bro, that's like 5 home runs that done went foul. Ooh, good Lord. And then you give up a single. Okay, so who's about to warm up in the bullpen then? Who's about to warm up? Who are you about to go with, Bochy? Like I said, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification time for your boy one time. Also, there's a poll in the chat. Do y'all think Michael Parsons will be his final season in the Dallas Cowboys uniform? I say no. I think they all capping. For my Dallas Wings, for my shoulders, man, y'all just got to weather the storm as long as y'all can. What the Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Michael Parsons. Boy, that's one thing. The internet keep receipts. So a lot of people are calling Michael Parsons bluff, but a lot of people are coming to his defense as well. Did you call that a ball? Because that was straight in the strike zone. He called it a ball. Come on, bro. Bro, you're robbing us right now, bro. Umpire robbing us right now. Double play. Get him out of there. There we go. I don't get it. Good double play, Seager. Good play, Seager. Ooh. Like I said, bro, I'm just tweeting right now, and I'm just surfing as well, trying to find some little bit, seeing what some things is going down. Like I said, I done gave my ideas about what's so fucked up is I done went through the drama and I ain't talked about what happened in camp. So probably we'll try to have to come back tomorrow and try to do something. I think the Rangers will still be another late game. So let me see how this can go about. Rangers play a 3:00 game. And then Sunday they play 3:00. I'm trying to think if we're gonna do another live Saturday, either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll try to figure that out. What we're gonna do. Because it's just basically gonna be baseball this weekend. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some more Cowboy things breaking. So we'll probably still do something. Probably still keep something in line. But like I said, man, the poll chat. The poll question is: do you believe Michael Parsons will be a Cowboy? Is this his final year? And I don't believe so. I think he's upset, but I think it's just more because he felt like he got a little bored. into something, especially without his agent being present. But him still being that camp, that basically gives me a sigh of relief. Like, bro, they're gonna get a deal done. Unfortunately, this is how they build their interest in their brand. There you go. Who is that? Sam Haggerty with the single. That's a double. That's a double. Let me see. Sam Haggerty has been a plus. The former ex-Mariner. This season for the Texas Rangers will squarely depend on their lineup. I told y'all. They got to make it happen. Now you got a lot of different hitters coming in, especially at the bottom of the lineup. Like I said, you had Sam Haggerty come in. Now you got Ezekiel Duran in. Trying to get some extra. No outs. Hey, put pressure on him right now. Ooh, he balked. Do it. Michael Parsons will get his deal done, y'all. I don't know when, but he'll get his deal done. Like I said, now, if he wasn't showing up to camp like see, that's what CD did. Now, CD didn't request a trade, but he didn't show up to camp. And what happened? He got fined for not showing up, but what did they do? They basically reconsented all that. And come on now. So if Michael Parsons ain't even taking it to that route, there's really no need to be even worked up. It's only the only reason I got worked up about it is because, bro, you do this every year. Why? Why do you do this every year, bro? Tell me why. Beat it out. Beat it out. Z couldn't beat it out, but he did move Sam Haggerty to third base with one out. You know, the sac fly is always in play when it comes to baseball like that. Jonah Heim coming in at the 9 hole. Let's see what happens. Zeke almost got there, though. He almost got there. I didn't even put the record. 8-21. Eight and 21. 8-21. Matter of fact, I'm saying that because that is the Wings record. Boy, nigga just heard some shit outside. Don't make me have to go jump. He said, I don't even get started by noses. I'll be like, oh, it's game time. We done prepared for this. Now we get to use what we done trained for. I do need to go back to the gun range, though. Me and my brothers need to hit it up, but, you know, we all grown now. We got major responsibilities, so I just have to take myself to the gun range. Probably take Queen B to the gun range as well. Damn, what was I looking for? Let's go, Smitty, back at the top of the lineup. Michael Parsons will stay a Cowboy, y'all. Don't worry. Go to sleep, y'all. It's just the drama. Like I said, this is just for the Netflix series. This is just for the Netflix series, y'all. They just gonna hype that up. It's gonna bring eyes to it all the time, whatever. But this is clearly like, bro. like I said, this is no way this is how you do business. This is no way y'all gonna tell me this is how you do business. But then you look over the last 4 or 5 years, this is really how they do business. That's a damn shame. Like I said, for the Rangers, do I should have had a poll? Do I think the Rangers make the postseason? Now, a lot of I see the potential in their lineup, bro. I just don't trust them. I really don't. You done got a large sample size. Now they have caught fire here, like about a couple weeks after July has started, and then June, and then July more than anything. Yeah, they caught fire, but something about Seattle. Did his swing go all the way around? Oh, you're trying to see if he got hit. Smitty couldn't catch the fastball. Couldn't catch the 4-seam fastball. Smitty is 1 of 3 right now. Top of the 7th, Rangers up 3-2. Sam Haggerty is on third base right now. He had a double to start this inning off. And Josh Smith hits a chopper to grounds out. That ends the inning. Rangers will go to the bottom of the 7th with a 3-2 lead. Like I said, the Rangers got the pitching to, if they get into the postseason, you're going to have fucking trouble. You're going to have trouble messing with them. But at the same time, they're bats, bro. Their bats are really unpredictable right now. And it's how are you unpredictable when you have a Seager, a Dolis Garcia, a Marcus Semien, you know what I'm saying? You got these guys. And Josh Smith, this everyday player, he's showing his worth. Rangers got 6 hits. Seattle got 5. This game is still too close. With the firepower that Seattle got, this game is not nowhere near over. Like I said, Jack Leiter went 4 1/3 inning, gave up 3 hits. He got accounted for that last run when he left that run on first base. I'm seeing. Gave up the 2 runs, basically, but still 2 runs. That ain't bad. The only thing that messed up Jack Leiter today was the walks. That's where he got in trouble, and that's where he gave up really the run where he was pitching. That's the run he gave up because the bases was loaded and he walked the batter in, and then he, like I said, he had a base runner before he left on the mound before Hobie Milner basically gave up a run. But they didn't charge it to him. They didn't charge it to him. Now it's just got to be, we get our new guy, Danny Colombi. We get our new acquisition to come in. Dallas PD on the scene in Deep Ellum, Dallas, Texas TV. What's going on? Females out there fighting like a motherfucker. Females was beating on a dude. Females jumped a dude. Oh, no, it looked like 2 dudes were scrapping, but a lot of females got involved. Hey, man. Rangers up 3-2. Their chances of making them postseason, I don't know. Houston is going to have to keep falling. They're going to have to keep falling for this to happen. Good ground out. There we go. 7th inning stretch time, man. I'm gonna just take me a quick break. I'm gonna take me a quick break and we'll finish this game out for sure. We will do that for sure. Like I said, man, the poll is in the chat for all my Cowboy and football fans. Do you think this is Michael last year in a Cowboys uniform, man? Go ahead and fill that vote out. Follow me on X too. I'm active right now. Follow me on Snap too. I'm active right there too. Bruh. Said you went from Luca getting traded. Now Micah talking about he said this situation is totally different because Luca never said he wanted to be traded. Now, like I said, Micah to come out and say he want to be traded, I think this is a lot of the agent talk. I think the agent saw what Myles Garrett did last year. You know, a lot of people want Michael Parsons traded though. Danny Colombi. Let's see what you got. He's ahead in the count. That boy got a hellacious breaking ball. Yeah, look. Batter want to come out there. Hey, can you give me 2 good innings right here? Can you give me a good 7th inning in a setup role, or at least can you give me 1 in 2/3 inning or something like that? Let's see what you got, Mr. Colombi. He got a sweeper that's crazy. Okay. What they got? Oh, keep command of it. The Rockies were down 9-0 in the first inning and won 17-6. Come on. And Rangers, y'all can't come back from like 2-0 or something like that. What the hell? Punched them out. There you go, Danny. There you go. Punched them out. Like I said, follow me on X. I'm active right now. Boy, you almost got him 5. That's boys sweeper and cutter matches. Oh, there we go. Boy, his cutter and sweeper is deadly. What we got? I know I'm dragging. Hey, man, it's baseball season. It's kind of dry, but football season, we looking to turn up for real, man. I need to go ahead and put in. I don't know if I'm going to take off that Friday. Got him. Come here. Punched him out. There you go. I said, don't you know she good? I don't give a damn. Oh, y'all, what's good? What's in the chat? What's up, y'all? Like I said, man, crazy work week that ended much more crazy. Michael said, fuck y'all. I'm out this bit. He ain't going nowhere. He's still with the team. He's still in the training camp. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I did say we was gonna get break time, but I keep seeing a few people jump in, jump out, like double dutch. Let me see if I can at least share the screen real quick. At least. This is what we dealing with right now with the Rangers. Ooh, you got Corey Seager up, Marcus Simeon, and Adolis Garcia. So you know what? We're gonna stay for this inning. For sure. We're gonna stay for this one. Let's let this rock out. Pop out and rock out. Because this is basically your heavy hitting part of the lineup right here. Come on, victory plus trip. I think it's I just think it's what's going around here because it's looked like my internet is tripping, kind of. Seager strikes the fuck out. At the top of the eighth, Rangers are up 3-2 right now. I don't know why this thing is getting a lot of buff. Victory at be tripping sometime, but it could just be because we're under this, supposedly storm, but y'all making a pitching change? Corey Seager's 30-game on-base streak is snapped. Yeah. Because he struck the hell out right there. Jared Verse, number 53 on NFL Top 100. Florida State. Michael Parsons will get signed, y'all. I'm here to tell y'all that. I told y'all. My shit. Y'all should have told me I had something on my lip. Oh, that's the end of the end. That can't be the end of the. Oh, they're in the pitching change. I sure was about to say that can't be the end of the inning, fam. Let's see. Catch me. Come on, man. Get you some insurance. Diggs, this is his last year. Yes. Diggs, this is his last year. Parsons is gonna stay. There you Simi couldn't get the shot. He got outran, 2 outs. Boy, Victory app is acting real janky right now. And I think my internet is too. I think the internet. Come on, Adolis. 0 for 3. Don't go out like that today. Don't go out like that today, man. He wanted you to chase the high fastball. He threw it right at you, too. Come on, Victory app. What you doing? Dola sits it right up there. And that's the end of the inning. They will go to the bottom of the 8th. And while they go to the bottom of the 8th, let me just take a quick break for all my people who are out there just still turning up. Let me take a quick break. He'll be right back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? rolling like a big shot. I'm back. I'm back. I need to get my Twitch set up because I have been on the college football here a little bit lately. Y'all know where y'all at. It's a lot of, weather starting to get a little windy up out there. So now I see why things is chipping out like that. Rangers up 3-2. Bottom of the 8th against Seattle in game 2. One is on for Seattle, but it is one out. Who is pitching right now? Madden? Philip Madden, okay. We showing our new arms today. Showing off. Ooh, he called that a strike. Boy, that was nowhere close to a strike. But you know what? I'll take it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get some medicine. Some of that good night medicine. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Rangers. I need this win. This is Philip Madden. Let's see. That's foul. Trying to finish the rest of this game, this Rangers game. Like I said, this is a critical series right now between the Mariners and the Rangers. Basically, the last spot of the wild card is on the line right now in this series. And Boston and New York will take care of itself because they're in the wild card too. And then you get a 3-game series starting Monday with the Yankees. Like I said, we really in baseball season, but we gearing up for football season as well. Trying to see if we're going to do another live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll probably be Sunday. As we probably get ready to gear up for some preseason football action, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to think if I'm going to go to the Maverick. See, all the teams be running into each other. The Cowboys free practice when they come to training camp in Frisco. I done made that an annual thing, but last year was such a disappointment. I'm like, I might just want to keep my black ass at the house. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Foul. Boy, the Rangers have got lucky tonight. There's been a lot of foul balls that could have really went against the Rangers and really put them up against the 8 ball, you know what I'm saying? So he said, what you over there doing? Grown folk business, you know what I'm saying? Grown folk business. Come on, man. Martin. Come on now. You thrown 16 pitches, bro. Come on, what is that? That was nowhere close. Bro, what's up with the victory app? This bit choppy as hell. I didn't spend no $100 to be watching the Rangers to be seeing this shit be all choppy. You know what I'm talking about? You want even round count. One of them round counts. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopefully this is like a victory split. You know what I'm saying? He gonna steal. Oh, he didn't. Damn, you almost hit him. Come on, victory app. What's up? Boy, been on the stream for about 2 hours. 2 hours. Full count. Still one out, one on base. And please catch that Adolis at the warning track. Whoo! That was close. That was about to give Seattle the lead. Shit, that was close. I mean, he smacked that boy all the way to the warning track. Woo! Come on, Madden. Come on now. He done thrown a lot of pitches in this inning, bro. Come on, just get one more out. And if he gets this out, this is the problem that we have with the Rangers. Like, bro, I like the bullpen. I like you adding 2 more bullpen pieces. I like you adding another starter, but you really needed another closer. We're going to see if that comes back to bite him. That was a strike. Threw him out. Oh. He did steal. To me, he looked like he was out, but they gave it to him. I don't think we got any challenges. Good throw by not too. It wasn't that much on target for Jonah Heim, but it wasn't wildly thrown. Bochy's, yeah, they gonna let it go. Seattle got 22 stolen bases, lead the MLB in stolen bases. Come on, Rangers. Just got to get one out. At least you threw the strike because he knew he was stealing. Ahead of the count. Let's go. Let's go. Go finish him now. Come on, go finish him. Go finish this dude. Don't be the new toy that gives up the lead, bro. Come on, man. Because Ranger Twitter gonna get on. They're gonna get on Chris Young and why the hell? Because they was on Chris Young. Come here. Got him. All right, man. What's up? Going to the top of the ninth, y'all. Top of the ninth. Rangers up 3-2. These late night games be a mother. And this is the only reason why I did it on a Friday, because there would have been no way I would have did this shit during a weekday. Hell no. No, no, no. No, no, no. To the no, no. And like I said, I'm going to answer the poll question. I think this is all for Michael Parsons. I think this is all just, I'm not even saying for Michael Parsons. I'm saying for the Cowboys in general. And if Michael does get a deal done, I'm like, is the relationship really is it really fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Trying to work multiple. What that boy says, shoot. Nah, he's still at camp, bro. Top of the ninth, here we go. Rangers got 6 hits, left 4 on base with 3 runs. Seattle, 5 hits, left 8 on base, I think. Doing a good job leaving them stranded now. Who's going to be the closer is the only question. Evan Carter at the plate. Evan Carter missed the hell out of that. That was a 6 slider. Bro, this ump is trash, dog. He ready to go. That wasn't even nowhere close to a strike, bro. You trash, dog. Y'all need this ABS system quick, dude. Real shit. Bro, I'm about to exit out this app and yeah, go back to it. Shit. This motherfucker acting stupid. Carter goes down. He went down swinging, but that one bad strike call kind of cost him right there. Wyatt Langford takes the first pitch as a strike. He's 1 for 3 for the day. Got to see how this closing situation is going to come out because, like I said, you done already had most of the top of your lineup. Wyatt Langford catches that one, but it's popped out to center field and is grabbed 2 down for the Rangers as Sam Haggerty comes up on deck. Possibly the last at bat of the game for the Rangers if they can close it out. Angels took a L today. Yeah, he took that strike. Sam Haggerty takes the first pitch strike. Sam. Mr. Sam I Am. Sam Haggerty grounds a chopper to third, and he's out. All right, now it's closing time for the Rangers. All right. What? Woo, come on. Come on, Rangers. I need y'all to pull this out. Who's coming out? Robert Garcia? Let's see. Who's the lineup coming up? So it's Robert Garcia. He's closing out. I don't know, my guy. I don't know. Come on, Robert Garcia. Come through for your boy. Come through for your boys. Robert Garcia. Who, like I said, who's they lineup coming up? Okay, on top of the count. Oh, Seattle at the bottom of their lineup. And you better keep it there. You better keep it there at that bottom of the lineup. Because if it go to the top of the lineup, you might be fucked. Jonah got dinged up on the wrist. Tough it out, Jonah. Come on, I got the victory spliff waiting. And he gives up a single. You was supposed to keep it at these 3 batters, bro. Unless you get a double play. Sheesh. Sheesh. Come on, bro. Kept it way outside. Bro, this nigga's 0 for 3. Ah, man, get the fuck out of here. Man. Bro, they suck, bro. Told you they needed a closer. Rangers needed a closer more than anything, bro, and they didn't get that, and that's what lost them this game. Rangers losing walk-off fashion as they give up a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th inning due to Robert Garcia. You got all this stuff. It really depends on the bats, but they really needed a fucking closer. They needed a fucking closer. Now you have to win these 2 games just for you to have a shot. Bro. Well, just like that, Rangers will basically fall 2 games back of the wild card spot. Bro, the closer situation comes to bite the Rangers in the ass, man, and that takes them a L tonight as they drop game 2 of this series against the Seattle Mariners. The Rangers go in this game having 6 hits, putting up 3 runs, and it was all in 1 inning. It was in the 3rd inning. After that, the Rangers absolutely did nothing after that. I think they got a Sam Haggerty double. Outside of that, the bats went quiet. Seager's 30-game on base streak is snapped. It's really the closer and the bats, bro. It's really the bats, but you see, bro, in a tight game, you don't have no closer. All that pitching and all the bullpen did you nothing if you can't have a fucking closer to come in there and do it. And the Rangers suffer from it right now. Like I said, if they lose this series 3-1 or whatever, if they lose this series, period, I think that's probably writing on the wall. And like I said, as you see, the closer situation is really their problem. They need a closer. They need a closer like now, yesterday, and last year. And they don't have it. They don't have it, and I think that's going to make them suffer more than anything. To me, the bats are still not off the hook because y'all basically had 1 inning that y'all did good, and y'all went quiet after that. You can't have that. And like I said, your two pitchers you brought in there are pretty decent. They had some good stuff. Madden and Columbia, they had some good stuff. But it led to what we all said, bro. You don't have a closer, and you got closed out in walk-off fashion, 2-run homer to end the game, the worst thing that could happen. And the Rangers find themselves that, look, now you're over the tax threshold. You're over the tax threshold, and you didn't even get a bat. This season is really about to be a failure. It's about to be a failure. Now, like I said, they still got 2 games to prove it. If they can win these next 2 games, then everything is still cool. But if they drop one more or they drop another 1 or 2, get swept against Seattle, bro, I don't know what to tell you. You can't win in Seattle means you can't win on the road. Rangers have problems, but it's more about their lineup and their closer situation. Best I can tell you. That loss will drop the Rangers at what, 40 or 50, 58 and 53. Rangers have their chances, man. They can't do nothing with it. This team this season just cannot cut the mustard. That's all it is. They done lost so many run games. It's not even funny. And like I said, today's game was not just the closer, but like I said, it was your lineup. Your lineup gave you some runs in the 3rd inning, but after that, bro, they started going all the way out. This is just a problem that the Rangers are going to have, and this is something that they're just going to have to fight through. And like I said, if their lineup can give you some more run support, then you'll be good. But until then, if the games are tight, the Rangers, to me, have no chance because I can't depend on their offense. Their offense is not consistent, and I can damn show that's what it is. Their offense is not consistent, and their closer situation is going to get them an early vacation. Bro, that's all my time right there, man. I'm really that really put a damper in everything, man. But y'all already know, man. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. I'm trying to see when we're gonna go live again. It'll probably be Sunday. I'm looking at Saturday. It all depends what goes on in the training camp of Dallas Cowboys more than anything is how we're gonna keep coming live. But probably we'll let Saturday go by and we'll probably jump on Sunday, especially knowing that this series will end Sunday. And the game is at 3 o'clock. So, yeah, we'll probably drop a live Sunday, probably about around 8 o'clock-ish, 8:30-ish, something like that, and go ahead and kick into some more stuff that's gearing on in the week as we're getting ready for preseason week for the Dallas Cowboys as well. So, man, appreciate everybody who joined in the chat, everybody who voted. as well, man. I think Michael Parsons, he will get his deal. Just to what extent, and has the bridges been burned? I don't think Diggs will be here that much longer, neither at all. I like the pickup of Lyle Collins coming back into the fold. We'll try to get some more into the training camp for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, we'll probably do a little reaction videos going to the Dallas Cowboys training camp, what they're posting on their channel and stuff like that. The Dallas Wings just got to keep fighting, as they'll be back in action next Tuesday. We'll check on them, and we'll try to give y'all some more stuff around DFW Sports. Like I said, man, I'm the one man, force the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports, just a super fan from the DFW land. Appreciate y'all for staying in y'all Friday night with your boy one time, man. Like I said, we'll go back live Sunday about around 8 o'clock. Y'all tap in, man. I'm trying to make sure we keep coming with it. I done took a little break. Now we're coming back with it on fire. So y'all already know the slogan, man. Make sure you do everything with love, because love always wins. And that's the law. With that, I'm out, y'all.
Self-made independent, ho, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and on that keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in a symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency, and ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.